Hello, Geminis. What is going on? Welcome to your February 2023 love and romance reading. Welcome back to the channel. So this reading may resonate if you have a Gemini sun, moon, rising Venus, or any other strong Gemini placements. Please remember that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, please feel free to swap the roles. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. If I feel that it is insightful to do an extended reading, based on what we see here, you'll be able to find a link below to that in the description box. But enough of me talking, Gemini. Let's get into this. Let's grab the overall theme and energy. We're going to be starting out with some oracle cards, and then we'll dive deep with tarot. So overall theme. I didn't see what that was. Should we take it? I'm going to go by my rules, my usual rules. If you follow me here on YouTube, you will know that I do not take any cards unless they reveal themselves. So we're going to stick to that. You and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So for some of you, you may have Cancer in your chart. Maybe your person does, but that is not necessary. We also have believe in the impossible blue moon at the bottom of the deck. So I'm really feeling that, for some of you, this may be a confirmation that, of course, you and your loved ones are safe here, okay? This could be related to a family situation or related to someone that feels like home to you. But this really talks about personal matters, okay? Because Cancer rules the fourth house in astrology. That is the lowest part of the chart. And it's about the deep roots. It's private. It's personal. Okay, so there may have been some sort of situation that you've been dealing with that has been really, I would say, making your roots feel a bit unstable or destabilized. This could just be your family and home, your home situation, your day-to-day. But deep down, there's something here, some sort of private or personal matter that is very much on your mind. And this is saying that everything is going to be okay. Okay. For some of you, you may live with this person, but that is not necessary. But I do feel like whatever this is, it may be a situation where, you are not openly sharing the details with everyone. It may be that you're not sharing all of the details with anyone, or just your very close circle, okay? So there's a private matter on hand. This could be your person, okay? We do have believe, like I said, in the impossible blue moon at the bottom of the deck, which is really making me feel as though, they always say once in a blue moon. And so something rare may happen, something that you may not expect. There could be some sort of unexpected development that just kind of comes in out of nowhere here. But I want to get some more information and see what else is going on here. So I just needed to quickly fix my microphone. What else is going on here for Gemini? Power. So this is equivalent to the Strength card in the typical Rider-Waite deck, and this is beautiful. I feel that someone is really stepping into their power, their courage, their strength. There could be someone that is really realizing the strength of a connection or the strength within to carry through on something, to make something happen. We do have Destiny at the bottom of the deck. This is Sagittarian energy. This represents the Wheel of Fortune in the typical Rider-Waite deck. So good luck may be coming in, good fortune, but this is also about cause and effect as well as karmic events. It's like allowing the universe to take control here and allowing things to play out. Let's see what else we have here for, just want to move that over, for Gemini, please. On the same page. This is beautiful. So you and your person may very well be on the same page about something. This also indicates a sense of mutual effort or mutual attraction or simply being on the same page, okay? So I do like that. We do have an X involved at the bottom of the deck. I do want to point out though that this is specifically like a love deck. And even in the guidebook, this card talks about how a third party can be anything. It doesn't even necessarily need to be an X, but there could be some sort of external influence, person, place, thing, concept, idea, possibly. Okay, we really need to see what this is all about. But we don't want to jump to conclusions. We're going to be using the Romance Angel Oracle deck right now just to pull 3, and then we will dive into this with tarot and see what is really going on here. So 3 cards, please, for my Geminis for February 2023. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So sure, there could be some family issues here at the forefront for someone. Maybe that's what that third party influence is there's something going on with someone's family here that may be taking some time away or something like that, but that's not necessary. What this could be referring to is some sort of underlying deep rooted problem, possibly related to one's upbringing, unhealthy behaviors, unhealthy patterns that maybe were or are stemming from childhood and so forth, subconscious things. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you could be dealing with someone here who has been a bit closed off, Gemini. And it may be because they're needing to, you deserve love, heal some sort of unconscious pattern. Okay. But at the end of the day, with you deserve love, you are lovable. Someone may be wondering if they are lovable. Someone may be questioning that. And this is saying, it is safe for you to love. You and your loved ones are safe. This is safe. But there could even be potentially some red flags or at least yellow flags regarding a situation due to some sort of trigger or some sort of unresolved trauma that has come up for someone that is needing to be healed in some way, shape, or form. We do have romantic feelings at the bottom of the deck, so your feelings are real and worth exploring. Very interesting, Gemini. I'm excited to see what comes out with the tarot right now. I did not realize all of this. My camera's a bit crooked here. Let me fix this very quickly. All right, Geminis, let's get into this. The camera was a bit crooked, so it looked like the whole table was crooked. I had just noticed that when I looked over at my monitor, but let's get into this and see what is going on. Everything is pre-shuffled. However, we are going to go ahead and give this a quick shuffle and see what is going on with all of these cards. You and your loved ones are safe, power, on the same page, healing family issues. It is safe for you to love. You deserve love. I feel like someone could be stepping it up here. But with that card, I'm remembering that believe in the impossible, blue moon. You may not see this coming. You may not know that you are on the same page with this person. There could even be a sense of mirroring going on between the two of you. Okay. That's just for some of you, but let's see what is going on here for my Geminis. Tell me more about you and your loved ones are safe, power, on the same page, healing family issues. It is safe for you to love and you deserve love. What is this about, please? The High Priestess. Someone, maybe a Cancer or a Pisces here, but that is not necessary. Someone is very much connected to their intuition at this time. However, there could be some silence. There could be some things here that are not necessarily being said at this time. There could also be this sense of secretive energy, I guess you could say. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. 3 of Wands in the reverse. There's been some sort of delay here. There may be some blocks in communication or feeling as though you and your person are not on the same page. The 7 of Wands representing your person. Okay. 10 of Cups representing you. The Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have Strength in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. And we're actually going to set this down here. because I don't want to forget about that energy. All right, Gemini, so before we jump into clarifying these cards and getting more information, I just want to quickly go over what I am seeing so far. So I am sensing that there may have been some delays, some quietness, possibly something not being said with this High Priestess card. The Seven of Wands has your person showing up with protected energy, okay? There's something that is not fully known or seen yet, but someone is taking the blindfold off and starting to see something and needing to make some sort of decision, although something may not be fully revealed here. Okay, for some of you, this may not make sense yet, but stick with me. Stick with me for a second because this is a bit confusing. But this person fulfills you, okay? This person makes you happy. The Queen of Pentacles does indicate stability, practicality, and security, so I do love that. But it feels like there could be something going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of, or maybe your person isn't aware of, but ultimately there's some sort of divine protection, okay? So there could have been a situation that made you feel as though this connection was on weakened territory, or something may have come up here that may have made you question if it is safe for you to love this person. But I feel like whatever comes from whatever's going on here is going to really prove to the both of you that this connection is able to withstand anything that tries to potentially even come in the way between you two. It just, if there was some sort of attempted interference here or something going on behind the scenes, I feel like it is being taken care of. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing so far because you and your person are on the same page. And it is safe for you to love. But someone, like I said, it could be your person. They may be a bit closed off. Okay, they may not be necessarily revealing everything to you, or they may be closing themselves off or protecting this connection from some sort of outside force. While with you, with the Ten of Cups, you're just focused on your connection, on the love. You may not see this coming or realize it or know that it's happening. Okay. So I want to dig deeper into this and see what's going on. For me as a reader, it's easier for me to get all of the cards out at once so I can see everything that's going on and tie it together. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be fully transparent with you, draw all of the cards on camera, and then we'll dive deep. All right, Gemini, so for that transparency, I did go ahead and I drew everything on camera. However, I did put these cards in piles just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but we're going to be going through everything one by one, and for the piles that are still turned upright where you can see them, we're going to be starting with these piles and then going through the rest. So let's get into this. So for the recent past, and for some of you this may be the more distant, take what resonates. Remember, time is fluid. I feel as though there has been some delays in communication, and I feel as though someone decided to check out or walk away here. And the Three of Wands is really that energy of waiting for your ships to come in, but there are delays. Someone's not seeing it happen. This could be about sending out a message and not hearing back, or not being able to send out that message. The Page of Swords in the reverse is someone who doesn't necessarily speak their truth. At times they can even be a bit defensive or argumentative, but ultimately they may act in one way they may act in a way that just does not align with their words. So some things could feel a bit mismatched. There could even be mixed signals with this Page of Swords in the reverse. And with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups, it's very much this energy of deciding to walk away. And this Knight of Wands is facing away from these cards. And this is blocked energy and this is upright energy. So it really makes me feel as though someone felt that they were just going to basically walk away from this situation. Or they didn't want to be bothered by something. There could have been a situation here. I'm picking up another storyline, so take what resonates and be sure to let me know which one it is for you in my comments, because I do read all of them and I would love to know which one it is. But there could have been a situation here that maybe you were dealing with blocked communication, or really getting to a place where effective communication could occur because you were dealing with someone who was just on the defense. You know, they weren't showing up in a way where it was possible to have a positive, effective conversation. And so someone may have just been like, I don't want to deal with this energy. I don't, you know, it felt very blocked and stuck. And this is really coming from a person who it's like, this is not for me. So that's what I'm getting so far here in the current situation. Now, for some of you, this may be the incoming energy. For others of you, you may be already be dealing with this depending on where you're at. But I feel as though someone is staying silent about something. Okay. I feel as though someone is sad. And there is a desire to reconcile, because with Judgment, there is this wake-up call. I feel, you know, there may have been a conversation that happened here recently between the two of you, or this could just be during a timeout. But I feel as though this person may be missing you, or you may be missing them. There's a desire to communicate. And if, like I said, if there was any sort of communication, it could be bringing up the sense of nostalgia for this person. And even if you're not in communication with this person, there's some sort of exchange that may have happened between the two of you that this person is impacted by, but they're not necessarily speaking up about it. Some sort of conversation here that was a large turning point for them, that brought in some sort of wake-up call or desire to revive this connection or to revive communication. This could also be related to someone simply getting to that place on their own. The block here is that there are these realizations, but someone may not be offering up this information. There's this desire. And for some of you, you may be in a relationship with this person. You know, there may not be this disconnect between the two of you. For some of you, there may be that disconnect. But even if you are still with this person, or you're dating them, or there's still, you know, this ongoing connection, there is something here that this person has realized, that this person is starting to see. They're starting to take the blindfold off. But there may be a sense of denial. It's like they're seeing something, but they're not necessarily yet deciding to commit to taking any sort of action on it. Okay? That is what I'm really seeing here. Now, I am also seeing that if you are dealing with some sort of third-party interference, I do want to reassure you that this connection that you are in is safe. I don't feel like this person, because for some of you, just for some of you in the past, if you felt like there was something else going on, you may have felt as though because the person that you were dealing with was not showing up, you may have felt that there was another intrusion of energy, some sort of third-party influence, person, place, thing, concept, or idea. And regardless if that were the case or not, it does not seem to be either A, it's no longer there, or B, it was never an actual threat, because this person was not going to go towards that person, at least not in any sort of serious way that would be causing your concern, okay? Unless it was just out of immaturity. But I don't feel like that situation, if that's something that happened for you, is still there. I feel like that energy has dissipated. But I do feel like you felt like you had to walk away from something previously despite finding this person to be your happiness. And there is this secret, silent unknowing of someone really wanting a revival here, but not necessarily speaking up about it. And if there is any sort of exchanges, like I said, between the two of you, they still either may not be putting in that effort, okay, despite this desire for revival, or they're not sharing this information with you. And there could actually be a sense of, I would say, insecurity. So let's see, I want to use some oracle cards here. So this is what we're going to do, Gemini. I have been working on creating my own oracle deck, and the artwork is still in the process of being made, but I've got all of the meanings here created, and I've been using this self-made deck, and it has been so accurate because for me, it's about trial and error, making sure the cards work, the synergy, and all that. So I've been using this. It's been very accurate. So until we get the real deal deck, I'm going to be using this one here and there, of course. But, not the most flattering, but it is accurate, and that is what matters. So let's see what is going on here. I would like some more information, please, for my Geminis. And please, 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 whoops, cannot take all those. Let me know below in the comments if this resonates. It would mean a lot to me, especially since I am really putting my deck to the test here. Fears in the reverse. Scythe in the reverse, and I will explain all of this to you. Commitment in the reverse. So soul connection at the bottom of the deck. So there was a soul connection here. There was something that felt very, very right. There could have been someone who was very much in denial, though. Fears in the reverse talks about getting out of fear, okay? It talks about recovery. It talks about facing one's fears. And with Scythe in the reverse and commitment in the reverse, for some of you, there may have actually been some sort of commitment. For others of you, there wasn't. It really depends. But Scythe, this is not a quick cut off. With Scythe in the reverse, this is a slow delayed. It could have been fading out. It may have slowly faded out here, or turned into this sense of, this may not be the right person. But I do feel like this happened over time, and it eventually led to someone walking away. Someone may have been working through their fears at this time. There may have been someone here who was really plagued by fears and insecurities because of how this connection was playing out, Gemini. Okay, so you may have been in a connection that really made you feel not like yourself, and you were working through those fears, and you were working through them, and you were getting through them. But eventually, you may have decided to walk away from this connection as you started to get out of that scarcity, that fearful mindset, and starting to face your fears and possibly realizing that this person wasn't it. Or maybe it was that this person was taking a bit too long to work through their fears without really communicating that to you. Maybe this person was going through a lot. And as time went on, because they were just continuously holding back and there were all these delays, it led to this falling apart. Okay? But I do feel like there was this slow fading out energy. And it may have even gotten to the point where someone was like, I'm gonna walk away. May have gotten just to that threshold. Okay. Let's check out the current energy. Balance. Yeah, someone is wanting individuality in the reverse. Sadness and grief. What is this individuality in the reverse? Career and money. Tell me more about this. Maturity in the reverse. Optimism at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, this person wants to come in and balance things out. You may have been dealing with someone who is very much focused on their finances, their money, maybe just what's going on in the 3D. Maybe it's not career or money. Maybe it's literally just their day-to-day things. But I feel as though with individuality in the reverse, this person may not necessarily, they may not have been influenced healthily. Okay, this person may have been influenced by people around them, or this person could have been easily influenced by others regarding their money career situation, and it may have led to them acting a bit immature in their ways. And it looks like this person is wanting to come in and balance something out. This person may have given too much credit or allowed someone in their life to influence them too much, or this person could have just been following the crowd and, you know, basically not following their heart or embracing their uniqueness to be themselves and going their own way. So I feel like this person, they may be realizing here that they took an imbalanced approach. For others of you, this could have been the opposite, where this person was too much me, and not willing to really create a space in their life that involved the input or energy of others. They could have just been very much closed off. But either way, this person may have been handling their day-to-day life, their career, their finances, whatever it is, in a way that was not the most mature, okay? And there's this energy of this person wanting to balance this out and to work on recovering from some sort of sadness and grief. So this is about the steps of recovery and starting to feel a bit better after some sort of loss, some sort of heartbreak. This person may be realizing that they gave in too much to the influence of others, or just that they followed others here. Their priorities may just simply have not been straight. They may not have been connected to what they really wanted deep down. Or they were in their ego and they gave too much emphasis to what they wanted, and so there was this selfish energy, because this could really go either way. But there is now this desire, like this person is connecting to their intuition, and there is sadness. And for some of you, maybe you brought this up to this person and had mentioned or had given them some sort of advice, and this person could be quietly thinking back on this and thinking about a past conversation or communication that is kind of waking them up. Or this could be about coming in and reconciling. But either way, this person is finding more of a balance within, because I feel like they are connecting to their intuition. Okay? But this person, I do feel that they were very much not connected to their intuition previously. Okay. Let's check out the block here. Power in the reverse. Divine timing. Interference. Boundaries in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this person is eventually going to remove their guard, which makes total sense here. With power in the reverse, this person is still very much in their ego. Okay, unfortunately, and this is why this person may be starting to realize certain things, but they're staying quiet about it. Whether or not you're in communication with this person isn't speaking up. Okay, they are hesitant, and this is about divine timing. This is really about divine timing. I feel like there's something that is going to eventually interfere with this ego. Or, yeah, it's going to take time for this with divine timing, this interference, these power struggles, this ego, this pride, this potentially even arrogance and immaturity. It looks like it's going to be dealt with by the universe, or this person is finally going to decide to take intentional action on it. Because your person down here, wow. Like, look at this. 7 of Wands, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. This person is really in their head about the past. Okay, this person may have been acting childish. This person may have there is a sense of embarrassment. And I feel like this person at this time, they're in this protective energy. Okay, this protective bubble. And I do feel like this person cares what you think. I feel like regardless of whether or not you are in communication with this person is not really offering too much here to you at this time. But their emotions are very much thrown off related to the past. Okay, there's something here about the past that is keeping them in their head. And like I had said before, it could be about what happened here between the two of you, or this could have to do with healing family issues. But either way, I do feel like whatever played out here is very much rooted in this person's past history, poor maybe coping mechanisms or defense mechanisms, or early upbringing, conditioning. I feel like this person is a bit in denial. Completion in the reverse. So yeah, there's something. Transformation in the reverse. Awaken. Boundaries at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so there's something here where there was a lack of closure. Either it was because the connection faded out because they maybe contributed to that, or there's just a lack of closure even if you were to walked away. But with transformation in the reverse, this is saying that this person is really struggling because there's something that was left open, or that this person didn't achieve something or close something out. Because after completion, this is like the World card, we go to the Fool, which is like the new beginnings. There was no new beginning here. Something was closed out. A particular desired change or transformation was resisted or did not happen. And this person may be realizing that because they were not open to particular changes, they're waking up here. They're seeing the consequences of their actions. They're realizing something. There's some sort of aha moment or some sort of epiphany that's coming to this person from something that was left open and the inability to transform that in the past. And I feel like this person is still dealing with a lot of this on the inside. So this could be why they're showing up in this protective energy. I feel very much this sense of embarrassment, but this person is waking up to a lot. For you, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, King of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. For you, and I'm just going to put it out there, maybe you've already moved on and you have found your happiness elsewhere. Maybe it's with another person, maybe it's within yourself. This is a personal reading, or not a personal, this is a general reading. Not a personal one. This is a general one. But with the 4 of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Swords, this is really making me feel like, for many of you, you saw happiness with this person. There was wish fulfillment. The quietness for you that you've experienced related to this person, I do feel has given you some time to think and contemplate about this person's emotional reactions or even lack of emotions. This person, I do feel, has been a bit off balance. And you may be looking here at how this person's emotions has driven this connection, or this person in general, to feel like you two were at odds, because there could have been some sort of betrayal or loss. And it's almost this sense that you're no longer responding to this person's poor behavior. Okay? You just may not want to deal with these struggles that this person has brought about. Okay? There is a sense of apathy, though. It's like, and for some of you, it could be like, yes, I care about this person. They're my happiness in a lot of ways. However, I just don't want to be bothered by these emotional outbursts or the way that this person acts in sort of immature ways. For others of you, like I said, you may have moved on here, and you may just not be wanting to even look at this person or really acknowledge them. For some of you, just for some of you, you may, because I'm picking up another storyline and I'm really looking at how the cards are showing up here, and you could be seeing this person on like social media and feeling like they did you wrong, but they're living this like great life, they're happy, and you could just kind of be watching them, and it could be making you feel a bit off and like, wow, this person really betrayed me. That's just for some of you, because I'm picking up different storylines, so let me know which one it is. Opportunity. Tribe. Wish granted in the reverse. Yeah, so confusion. I get what this is saying. Deja vu in the reverse. We've got toxic in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I feel as though you have dealt with a lot of particular patterns throughout your life. And you are very good, Gemini, at seeing when a pattern is about to repeat itself. And I feel as though you may have been dealing with a person, and this person may have been a part of your friend tribe, but this card particularly in this deck that I'm creating is about one-on-one connections, okay? And people that you can trust, people that you can lean on, okay? Your supported circle. And you may have seen an opportunity to have this person as a very special one-on-one connection. But with wish granted in the reverse and confusion, things didn't play out the way that you had hoped or expected. It's like the strategy or however you went about things, it was unsuccessful, and you may have, or you may still be thinking about this and feeling a bit confused, because you may have gone about things in a different way. Okay. So yes, for some of you, you could be watching this person be happy and not know where things went wrong here. But for others of you, I feel as though you have really done your best in this connection. And it's still, you may have broken past cycles here. I feel like there is a sense of maturity from you, Gemini. For example, in the past, you've been in connections where you knew where you negatively like contributed, because it takes two. You may have seen, okay, I could have done better there. I could have done this differently. You may have been very aware in a sense that you're seeing where you were falling into past patterns. But with this person, you may have done everything differently. You may have really held yourself accountable, cut out the BS, or just like you really, what I'm trying to say here is you did your best. You led with integrity. You really, really took careful steps here and really practiced a lot of self-awareness. Yet it still may have not turned out in a way that you had hoped for. There was still this confusion. And I do feel that this high priestess that we saw is indicating that you don't know, but that this person is wanting to come in and revive this situation. At the time, this person is being very protective of their energy because they are dealing with the past, okay? And they're still in their ego. But this is very much saying, you and your loved ones are safe. It is safe to love. You deserve love. Healing family issues. This person, you two are on the same page, and there's a sense of power and strength that is integrating into this connection, that's being infused in this connection. There's a protective energy that's coming in and is aiding this person to really work through something here after some sort of wake-up call or awakening. I feel like you may have walked away here because you knew that you deserved love, or even when this person pulled away, you knew that you deserved love and that you weren't going to deal with this. You worked on your healing a lot. And regardless of whether, especially when this person comes back in, you might be like, I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know what's going on, I feel that there is just confusion on your end. Because like I said, this person makes you happy, but what went wrong here? And you may also, as I said previously before, you may have done your very, very best, but there's something here where your wish was not fully granted, whether it was because this person is acting in a way that's like emotionally mature, or that things just generally didn't work out. But whatever this was, your wish feels like it wasn't granted, and it has caused confusion. Okay. Now with the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I had to keep drawing cards here because I was so curious to see what was going to come out, especially with these court cards. So, I specifically want to know about the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles. Yeah, Devil in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So Gemini, you're just like, I don't want to deal with any sort of toxic energy here. I don't want to deal with any of that. I feel like that's where you're at. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, you are able to really nurture positive relations at this time with people. You are able to effectively communicate. You know what it is that you want. You're very, very decisive. And I feel like you are looking at this situation, which really felt as though things took a turn for the worse. Things were not in your favor. There may have been these external circumstances, but whatever the case, it really made you build your walls up and guard yourself and really, really slip into this mode of, I'm going to protect my security, my stability, okay? And I feel like you were really reflecting on your headspace, how this person impacted your headspace, and basically started to really put in the effort towards yourself and building the like I'm hearing like walls of fortification to really protect yourself. And I feel as though with this confusion comes options and trying to make some sort of decision of what to choose, what to pick. Sorry about that, Gemini. I got a phone call that I had to take. Let's get back into this. So I feel like you are going to be trying to figure out what to do here. Okay. I feel as though you are very much focused on yourself at this point in time and focused on your stability. I feel like no matter what, it's like you are prioritizing your stability and your security above all else. Because I feel that regardless of where you are with this person, you are not sure if this person is safe, especially with what has happened. And we'll pull some more cards here, but I do feel it's like, you know, you may not view this as a total loss, but there's a lot of questioning around this person. The thing is that with on the same page in power, you two, I feel like are on the same page regarding feelings and so forth. However, this person has not come in. It's like, again, as I said in the beginning, their actions and their words are not aligning. And so that's not going to be something that you can trust. It's like, okay, this person's working through something, but it's like either we're on the same page or we're not. Either you show up or you don't. Even if you feel that you have feelings for me, even if you want to continue forward, if you're not going to be up to my standards or, like on the same page, putting in the effort, then it's kind of like, it doesn't matter, does it? I feel like that's how you're viewing it. Boundaries in the reverse. Day-to-day. So this is interesting, Gemini. Okay, so we got reflect in the reverse. Yeah, so there's going to be some communication here. Optimism in the bottom of the deck. Someone's coming in and they're just like really frustrated, but I don't feel like this person's going to show it. I feel what is going on here is you're very, very focused on your security at all costs, okay? And your stability and just like what you got going on. You don't want anything throwing you off again, destabilizing you. And I feel like this person knows it. I feel like this person knows that they messed up. There's some sort of communication, because reflect in the reverse, reflect upright for me is kind of like the hermit upright. And when it's in the reverse, this is about turning knowledge into wisdom, but it's also about getting back out into the world, okay, after a period of solitude. And we've got communication right after. I feel like this person, they may try to reach out to you, okay? But hear me out, because this is what you need to know, Gemini. Someone is going to come in and they may try to bring their guard down, let some boundaries down. But their communication here, or this could be your communication day to day, it may feel as though there's something here that is a bit disruptive. It's like things are on shaky grounds, and you could be feeding off this person's energy and they could be feeding off your energy. And it may be because you're confused, so you don't know how to respond. You are not going to be jumping in with all of your energy towards this person. So this person may let their guard down. They may come in here. But with day-to-day in the reverse, this very much feels as though things are kind of piling up. Like there's communication here a little bit, but what needs to be addressed isn't being addressed. So it may feel like sweeping things under the rug, while there are people here who are wondering why the other person isn't really stepping it up more. And the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse for me is saying, you know, this is not a total loss, but it still feels unstable. Okay, there's still something here that requires adjustment. So I feel that you're very much confused about what happened here. This person's having major awakenings. They are coming in with new realizations, but with the High Priestess, I don't think you've seen it yet. But this person definitely feels your energy, that you may have your guard up. And this is especially if you have found happiness elsewhere. Okay. So that is what I'm really getting for you, Gemini. That is what I'm really getting. So we're going to take this over to the extended because I do feel like it may be insightful for those of you who are interested to dive a bit deeper here. We're going to be exploring things such as the next 3 to 6 months. I really want to see what's really going on at the heart of this situation. We're going to be exploring intentions, some guidance and advice, things like that, because I'm very, very curious what is going on with this person. Because you are confused, I want to work through that. I want to see what's going on here. And if this resonated for you, please comment below. Let me know how it did. I do read all my comments, and I would love to know how this is playing out in your life. And please, of course, like, share, comment, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. It really helps get that video out there to others who may be resonating with this message. But yeah, that is what I have for you. I hope to see you over at the extended. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight into your situation. But yeah, thank you so much, Gemini. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.